Your poor balls, all dry, empty, and sad.
Hitting the guy where it hurts. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my Zuniga Films, the channel where we talk about how to start and grow a successful video production business. Now, in this video, I'm going to be reacting to a Dr. Squatch natural soap ad. You've probably seen this, it's gone viral. The reason why I chose this is because when it comes to, running a video production company, the types of videos you're going to be creating, ads are probably going to be a large portion of what you create, especially in today's day and age when, a lot of companies need to advertise for themselves. So I have with me my trusty iPad with a couple notes that I'm gonna break down on what makes a good ad in terms of like the structure and what to look for. First off, let's start with your target customer. Your target customer is very important because you gotta know who are you making this ad for? In this video, the target customer is most likely men. I've watched this before. I've literally watched this ad all the way through. That's why I chose this ad, okay? And you also wanna make sure within the first 5 seconds of the ad, it hooks the viewer. That's very important within the first 3 to 5 seconds of the ad. So number 2, you have to identify the problem of your target customer. What is the problem that they're facing? Once you know this problem, then number 3 is to present the solution. What is the solution to the problem that your service or product that you're advertising is going to provide? And number 4 is you have to sell that solution. What is the benefit that your service or product is going to provide for the customer? And this could include increasing their confidence, bettering their health, bettering their emotional well-being, make them feel better, or increase sales, for example. Number 5 is the call to action. The call to action is at the end of the ad. Now, this is basically telling the viewer what to do. Click the button below, schedule a call. Knowing these, now we can go into the reaction and break this down and see if this applies to this ad and where it applies to this ad. With that being said, without further ado, let's go ahead.
Listen up, the soap you shower with, it's you probably haven't even questioned what bar of soap you lather up with.
Okay, so right off the bat, that was a great attention grabber because you have to think about where is this video going to be placed as an ad? Is it primarily going to be on YouTube? Is it going to be on Facebook, Instagram? For example, on YouTube, this is going to be, a pattern interrupt, obviously, because he's coming straight at you by just saying within the first 5 seconds.
Listen up, the soap you shower with, it's you probably haven't even questioned what bar of soap you lather up with.
True. So there you go. So it caught my attention, and that's why. Captures the attention with that hook.
Let's face it, most guys don't. They're still using whatever bar their mommy bought for her little man. Is that what you want? To smell like mama's little man? Ugh. But now you can upgrade your
So they presented the competitors, right? And that the competitors are inferior. You probably haven't even, questioned what type of soap you're using. Is it even good? It kind of touched upon the emotional aspect too, because they know that a guy, like men, are the main target customers. So they hit that masculine emotion. The men don't want to feel emasculated. So that's why, he said, mama's little man. I think that's very important. Hitting on the emotional aspect is also a big part of running an ad, a successful ad.
shower game with Dr. Squatch Natural Soap.
Presents the solution.
Natural, nourishing, cold-pressed, hand-cut soap for men. Men who use their hands. Men who build things. Men who open the pickle jar on the first try. Men who catch foul balls without spilling their...
Hitting more of the emotion.
You won't just smell good either. Your skin will be healthier and more nourished. Dare I say, soft.
So now they're talking about the solution, right? And the benefits of it. Skin feeling soft, more hydrated, better, right?
Oh, men aren't supposed to have soft skin? Yeah, well, men weren't supposed to cry during movies. And then they made the movie Rudy. He's so little.
So added some humor in there. Now, it's important when adding humor, make sure that it doesn't take away from the main core message of the ad, right? Now, the main core message of this ad is natural soap that will benefit men, right? In all aspects of their life. With that, it's still touching upon a masculine character of Rudy, but it's still humor and it's still carrying the ad along.
Want to smell like the forest? Boom, pine tar, we've got you. You want to smell like the sea? Boom, nautical sage, we've got you. You want to smell like you just got off a boat in the Caribbean? Boom, Bay Rum, we've got you.
So what I liked about this scene here is they not only use visuals, but they also use sound effects, right? So for example, when they talked about smelling like the ocean, they used a rope that they would use on a boat, but they also played ocean sound effects, seagulls, ocean water crashing. Now when they talked about Bay Rum, they used a rum bottle as a prop, but they also played music to match. And so that added emphasis to that. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Now you're wondering, why have I been doing it wrong for so long?
So now they're talking about the history of this.
Big Soap started taking out all the natural ingredients to make production cheaper and faster. And they replaced all the natural stuff with chemicals. Chemicals like sodium lauryl sulfate, parabens, and dioxane. Chemicals linked to depression, liver damage, cancer, and low sperm count. And worst of all, dry skin. Oh.
So now they're breaking down the problem, the history of soap, because a lot of people don't question, especially men, they don't question what type of soap they're using. They're just using the soap that they get from store. This was good that this ad broke this down in a simple and easy way to digest, especially using, props like different colored solutions and putting it on the guy.
Your poor balls, all dry, empty, and sad. But there's good news.
Hitting the guy where it hurts.
Our soaps with natural ingredients from the earth. Ingredients like oils, plants.
So see the change in scenery now? They're trying to show all natural.
No. Turn your shower game up to 11. With the smooth lather of gold moss or the exfoliating woodsy bliss that is pine tar. Get ready to step out of the shower feeling alive. Still not sure? Here's a couple reviews from real customers. Joseph S. says,
"This is the perfect bar of soap. It's like it was handcrafted in the Northwest Forest by beautiful tiny elves."
Oh, tiny elves isn't enough for you? Well, here's another review from Michael.
This is good, adding reviews and humor at the same time.
It makes you feel like you just stepped out of a mountain stream, and Squatch was there to hand you the towel.
And I like the setting of this too. It's in the forest.
We ship it right to your door. And with a 100% satisfaction guarantee, if it's not the best bar of soap you've ever used, it's on us. Tens of thousands of men already soapscribe, which means that every month, fresh new bars of Squatch show up at their door. Click the link for Dr. Squatch Natural Soap.
So there's a call to action right there.
For real men. Or don't. And continue to be mommy's little helper.
That's a wrap.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Did he click it yet?
So see, this is a good thing to do at the end, right? And this is going to keep going on for a little bit more. But the one thing that a lot of people make a mistake of is when it comes to an ad, they cut it off right away, right when it's done, instead of letting it linger a little bit more. Watch what this guy says.
I said balls. Oof.
Okay, not that.
Man, what's this guy doing? Click the link, man. Step up your shower game.
Another call to action. Let the ad play a little bit longer. It doesn't have to be, if there's a person speaking, they don't have to be there, but at least put the call to action. Like, for example, for more information, visit, and here's the website. And let that play for 10 seconds after the main video is done. With all that being said, I really enjoy this ad. And there's other ads out there that I really highly encourage you to watch. For example, the Squatty Potty ad. I watched other ads of Dr. Squatch because when it comes to running ads, you're not just gonna be creating one video, right? You're gonna be doing testing. A and B testing is a term in marketing when you have one video, one main video, but you change a different variant in that video. So for example, it can be a line of text, it can be a different sequence, it can be a different hook in the beginning, right? And it's just to test which ad has better engagement and is getting better conversions. So another ad that I really liked, this guy, their main, I guess you can say spokesperson, went out to, I don't know if it was Santa Monica or wherever, but they went out to the pier on the boardwalk and they asked women, what do you think about the soap? If you had a boyfriend, would you give them this soap. And I thought that was very powerful because if you think about it, if you're selling soap and your main target is men, do they really care about smelling good all the time? Sure, okay, but why do they want to smell good? It's because they want to attract the opposite sex. They want to attract women. They hit the nail on the head when they did a different variation of the ad of asking women, what do you think about this? And a lot of them said, my boyfriend wore this, I'll be all over him. You know, things like that. You gotta see what's the main reason why someone would use a product. Okay, so now that we've gone through this whole video, let's just break this down. So, target customer in the Dr. Squatch ad is men. Within the first 5 seconds of the ad, yes, it hooked the viewer. So number 2, identify the problem. They identify the problem of the current bar of soap is not good for you. And they hit an emotional aspect of making you feel emasculated. Number 3, they presented the solution, which is the Dr. Squatch soaps, right? Now they had to sell the solution. Why? Why is this soap better than the soap that you're using now? So they went through a quick brief history on what soaps are made of, what's inside, general majority amount of soaps. They're really hitting the point of that makes you more masculine, right? Using this soap. Number 5 is the call to action. So they have a good call to action at the end. They let it linger a couple seconds more, right? Because if there's someone viewing it, they don't want to be cut off right away. They repeat it at the end, again, twice. Click the link. Hopefully that helped, and I enjoy this reaction. If you learned a little bit from this reaction, please feel free to share this with some other videographer friend that you may know that may benefit from this. And with that being said, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.